Я хотел поговорить о дизайне. Пытались ли вы в этом проекте привнести что-то, что привыкли видеть в тех местах, где живете сами?
I think what we tried to achieve with this project is actually to make a very large project look human. So that's one reason why we actually made all these facades of the different buildings with different colors, with different designs, which allows you to live in your own building, which has its own face. I think that's a very sort of important moment we try to do here.
Маркус, разглядывая фасады зданий, я решил задать вам следующий вопрос. В этом формате вы решили отказаться от балконов. Весь хлам русский человек приносит на балкон и раз в год решает навести там порядок. Как жить в этой квартире, где нет балкона?
Well, for exactly that reason, because we didn't want these buildings to look like a collection of junk which actually has been kind of thrown on the balcony. No, to be serious, there is consideration around, what is really important for people to have when they live in an apartment. And we felt a storage space doesn't necessarily have to be the balcony. A storage space can be either in the basement or within the apartment itself. And instead, actually, we're not doing balconies. We actually released money to actually make very large windows and make sort of French balcony-like situations where you have the very large sort of openable windows which almost go all the way to the ground and provide a lot of daylight. And when the weather is nice, you just open your window and it's almost like having a balcony without the problem of having all that junk which you actually put there and you don't have to look at that all the time.
Вот сейчас мы находимся в том месте, которое является одним из ярчайших примеров разноэтажной застройки.
I think that is a landmark. Certainly if you compare it with projects which are within the similar sort of price segment and within similar locations, which all have kind of a sort of they are quite high, they're kind of 15 stories high, but there is no kind of human scale. Here we try to make buildings which are 6 stories, which really is almost like the small building you find in an inner city location. And we combine that with the very high buildings. So in a way combining two qualities of living, close to the street, being able to see what's happening down there, and at the same time actually also having the possibility to live high up and enjoy the views over the panorama of Moscow.
Я хотел заострить внимание на самой аллее, куда она будет вести.
That alley is going to stretch from that end here, and there it kind of continues into a landscape all the way down to river Moskva. Mm-hmm. So in total, I don't know how many meters that is, but it's half a kilometer, I would assume, of central green space, which is actually for all the residents that are going to live here.
Я хочу, чтобы вы пообещали мне кое-что, Маркус. Как только эта аллея будет закончена, мы встретимся здесь с вами снова, съедим по мороженому и прогуляемся до самой реки.
Okay, let's do that. Very good idea.